Hi again. Right, I'm going to make the front and back inner covers. These are quite simple and they're both the same except they're mirror images of each other. It's like there's cat hair everywhere. I'm so sorry. Kitty Bear wanted attention. Right, so okay, this came apart so much easier before. Well, that's a sliding buckle. Opens up from the centre. This is actually easier to do than it looks. And then there's a couple of pockets with pockets with booklets and pockets. So that's what we'll be doing. Okay, right. So let's start. As you can see, I've already done the back one, so I've got to do the front one. And here's all my bits and pieces. So you're going to need a, well, if you want to, closure. And I get these little tiny plastic buckles, slightly too small for this ribbon, but I get them in bulk, like 500 of them for 70p or something daft from China. And for some reason this one doesn't want to move. They do work okay. Right, I'm going to start off with the base page, and the base page is the full A4 length, scored. This was 1 inch, but I cut it down. So you want to score it in 1 inch, do your score line, measure 9¼ inches. Yeah, measure 9¼ inches. So these pages are slightly different to the main pages, and that's because on the main pages you've got that little 1/4 inch gusset on the hinge, so you want to add that 1/4 inch to the pages for the inner covers. So you score it, measure it in 1 inch, score it, measure in 9¼ inches, score it again. Miter the 1 inch flap, but keep the other one because you're going to want this as, once again, a tuck spot. Okay, so once again, base page is 6 by 9¼ inches. Right, on here we are going to have, definitely done that upside down. No, I haven't. Going to have a pocket, and on the front inner cover, my pocket is going to face open this way. On the back cover, the pocket, it's all reversed. It's a mirror image. The pocket opens on the right. For the front cover, it opens on the left. So, and the pocket is 6 by 8¼ inches. So it's 8¼ inches by 7 inches. And then obviously you take off 1/2 inch each side for your flaps, which makes it a 6 by 8¼ inch pocket. Right, so let's get that one on. This is actually quite a simple page to complete. If you can get the sticky back off the backing off the tape. Oh, sorry, as you can probably hear, I've got a bit of a cold. Give my glue a shake. Just going to make sure that that's the right way around. That one is, yep. Oh dear, I managed to get glue everywhere already. So, line up the pocket. Just a little bit shy of the score line because you don't want it to be interfering with the opening and closing of this bit. So that's that one down. Then I decided I wanted a second pocket. I do believe. Yes, I do. And this one is 7 by 3 inches, and then of course you go in half an inch each side, which makes it a 6 by 3 inch pocket, which I have not prepped. So let's get the tape on. Oh, that tape's a bit wide. Get me score tape, slightly thinner, slightly narrower. There. Right, and this pocket, get that the right way around, is going on the end of this pocket. Just there. Right, let's get this one glued down too. I really should be wearing my glasses. I might find it a bit easier then. Okay, let's get this pocket on. Straight over the end of this pocket. There we go. Right. Now for the flap, where's my other half? There it is. Okay, what I did was I cut a piece of card, 6 by 9¼ cut that to size. Then I cut the patterned paper that's not lining up. Ooh. I may have done this slightly wrong. Let's have a look. Oh no, it should be okay. No, I have done it slightly wrong. Then I cut the pattern paper just slightly in, just like a 1/16 of an inch all around the edge. Then I laid them on top of one another. Put a pencil line in the middle, lined up my die here and cut it through together, and then sliced it down the middle. So that is how I did it. Okay. Yep, there we go. And these do go a certain way because the patterned paper goes a certain way. So it goes this way. Oh, I'm all confused now. No, it goes this way. Right. I don't know what I've done. This one goes there. No. This one goes there. Which means that one goes on the inside. And this one must go here. Okay, I've obviously cut something wrong here. Because this one goes on this side. Which means that's the inside there. Oh no, I did it right. It goes that way. Right, so because obviously I have this paper is, the pattern on this paper is directional, so I don't want it to be upside down when I put it down. And these have got to line up also. That doesn't line up. Okay, I've cut it wrong. I may have to recut those. Which is not going to be so bad because I know I've got some of that left over. So, I do hope this means that I've done it right on the other page. I'll be back. I'm going to check. I'm obviously having a fibro fog moment because as far as I can tell I cut it all fine. Just got to remember which side is which. Right, so after you cut your 9 1/4 by 6, cut out the middle, you then have to stick these down. And you want to put these down before you put the pattern paper on the back. Because obviously the pattern paper is going to go over the hinge. But my glue is still too watery. Okay. So you want to make sure there you go, that one's nicely lined up. And this one, obviously you're going to have a tuck spot on this side. So no mitering of the edges, just leave this one as a flap. Okay, now this has got to line up with this and this, and hopefully it'll be perfect. She says, hopefully. Now that's as perfect as it's going to be for me. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so that's it really. Oh, and then you have to put your piece of ribbon on. I like to use one length of ribbon and I attach it at the back. It needs to be about even. Yeah, so put it on and then slide it to where you want it to be. Glue it or double tape at the back, and that way you're not going to have bits of ribbon pulling out. It may seem a little bit of a waste of ribbon, but I prefer to do it that way. So that is the basic construction of this is the front cover, the back one, front inner cover, the back inner cover is the same. So I'll get this decorated and then I'll be back. Okay, so here it is all finished and put together. You loosen the ribbon. You don't have to take off completely, you can just loosen it. This flips open, this flips open. You have a pocket and a tuck spot. And I should have, here we go. And I couldn't decide which ones I wanted where. I think if I put that in there, that's good, I like that. And then just a little booklet with a couple of tags in a tuck spot, plain on the back for this pocket here. I haven't decided what I'm going to put in there yet. So that's it. Oops. That's all done and ready to be placed into the album. And I've also just completed the tags that go into the large side pockets. So this goes in to here, and I shall be putting it in with lots of tape and glue, but for the main middle part here I use double-sided tape that's used for mending mobile phones because it's strong and cheap. So yeah, this will go here, and when I put it all together I'll load up a walkthrough video hopefully. So there it is, the last page is done, everything complete, and I hope you enjoyed it.